All right, so I think this is recording. Let's take a look at these three problems. They are solving quadratic equations, but we notice that there is no linear term. We just have a squared term. So we're going to isolate that squared term, take the square root of both sides, and solve it that way. So let's take a look at number one. Let's add 40 to both sides. So we have 5 times a squared is equal to 45. Let's divide both sides by 5. Let's take the square root of both sides. And really, I should say the principal square root of each side. And you know, most people are lazy about saying that. And they skip this step, that the absolute value of, that the square root of a squared is the absolute value of a. That's equal to 3. This splits into 2 equations, or 2 solutions. And there's our answer for number 1. Let's take a look now at number 2. And again, we don't have a linear term. Let's subtract x squared from each side. We'll have 2x squared, because 3x squared minus 1x squared is 2x squared. Let's add 12 to each side, so we have 26. Let's divide by 2. Take the square root, the principal square root of each side. And we get our 2 solutions. You can write it as plus or minus the square root of 13. That doesn't matter. All right, let's look at this number 3. Let's subtract 24 from each side. Divide by positive 6. And we notice that we have a problem here, that when you take any real number, doesn't matter what it is, and you multiply it by itself, you're only going to get 0 or positive. You're never going to have a negative number. So this is no real solution. Later on in skill packet number 6, we do look at complex numbers, you know, imaginary unit. The square root of -1 is defined to be I, and this does have solutions of plus or minus 2i. But like I say, we're not going to look at that yet. That's in our future. Hope that helps, and I'll talk to you later.